When I tell you to wake up every morning fearing women, this is what I mean. So my wife Ashley and I have been married for 10 years and been together for 15 years. We both have our careers going on. I make $100,000 a year, she makes $50,000 a year. We are blessed with 4 amazing kids who are well-mannered and doing well in school. So when it comes to the house expense, me being the man, I pay for the house, the kids' tuition, light bills, phone bills, basically everything. Her only responsibility is the groceries, which she is very much okay doing. So 2 years ago we bought a piece of land that we had planned on building our family home, and the progress has been going well. I love my wife to death, and I always do whatever I can to make her happy, plus the kids too. So the title of the land is in her name, which was my suggestion. The house is almost complete, and we were to move in. Well, that was until I made a discovery. As you know, building a house isn't cheap, so I had to take loans to finance the project. But that was not a problem for me, as my family have always and will always come first. So this one time I was looking for some documents, and since my wife keeps all of them, I knew where to get them. There I am searching, and something gets my attention. A title deed. I check it, and it seems like the land was under my mother-in-law's name. My curiosity kicked in because I was not aware of this, and my wife tells me everything. Even the fake Gucci bag her co-worker Rachel carries to work. So I start going through that batch of documents, and what do you know, I find out that my wife had actually paid fully for that land and was building it single-handedly. Before that could sink in, her payslip comes to view, and my, her salary was actually twice of what I earned. None of these documents made sense. Is it possible that someone I dearly trusted, treasured and invested so much withhold such details from me? My wife bore witness of the hardships we have gone through to attain the much we have. The sacrifices endured and still being made to secure an even better future for our family. Could it be that the financial strain, the physical torture and the mental stress I have been going through meant nothing before her? At this point, I just did not have much faith or the least of confidence in myself to clearly articulate what is before me. But I know for a fact that I needed further clarification on the matter. So I waited upon the return of my wife. My heart was pounding when I heard the garage door open. The moment of truth had finally come. As soon as she walked into the bedroom and saw me with the papers, the look on her face confirmed my worries. It was all true. She did betray me. I could barely talk, mostly because of the crying and apologizing she was doing, but my heart was numb at that time. All I wanted was space, so I took my car keys and left. As I drove through the streets, my mind was a whirlwind of emotions. My phone kept buzzing of calls from Ashley and her family members, but it didn't matter at this point. I pulled over at a quiet park, needing some time to think. Everything we had shared, all the struggles and triumphs, now seemed tainted by her deception. I thought about the sacrifices I had made, the loans I had taken out to support our dreams, and the stress of providing for our family. The reality that Ashley had the means to ease that burden but chose not to made my anger flare again. As I listened to the voice messages she left explaining why she did that, none of it made sense. I knew I had to make a decision about our future. I opened my hotel room, knowing this was a turning point for us. I wasn't sure what the future held, but I knew I needed to find my own path forward, away from the lies and the betrayal.